So now we're at the point in our Wishing Forward series where it's 8 days after Peter had given the confession that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. And the reason why some commentators say that it happens 8 days after what we're about to hear is because it was at 8 days after a boy was born that he would be taken to the temple to be dedicated and set apart, consecrated unto the Lord. And so today's Bible story of Jesus praying, we're going to learn that Jesus prayed in times of great revelation. And in this case, the revelation is that he is the Messiah and the glory of the Lord is in him. I've heard from theologians in the past to say that the miracle isn't that his glory shines in this moment. The miracle has been all along that he's kept his glory contained. This is what the Bible tells us in Luke 9:28 through 36. About 8 days later, Jesus took Peter, James, and John up the mountain so that he could pray. And while he was praying, his face began to shine bright, and his clothes were shining like lightning. And 2 men with the glory of the Lord appeared before him and began to talk to him about what was to happen in Jerusalem. Well, the disciples had been tired up to this moment until they saw what was happening. And Peter stood up and said, "Lord, it is good for us to be here. We must set up 3 shelters, one for Moses, one for Elijah, and one for you." But Peter did not know what he was saying. And while he was speaking, a cloud from heaven overcast them, and a voice from heaven said, "This is my Son, whom I love. Listen to him." The disciples fell down completely terrified. Well, Jesus walked over to them, and when they looked up, they noticed that he was all alone. And he said, "Get up. Do not be afraid." And then they began to go down the mountain. May God honor the telling of his word. Shalom, y'all.